And that's what I was going to ask about too, kind of off the sports debate topic. What have you noticed over the years in the shift and the change of sports debate shows?
I have so much respect because it's a grind, Jess. Listen, people say, well, Stephen A makes all this money. Let me tell you something. And he does. That guy works all the time. It's like, I think about Mike Tirico when he does play-by-play for 8 million things. I always told Mike, I said, it doesn't matter what goes on. Mike Tirico can turn chaos. He's not a debate guy, but Mike can turn chaos and make it feel like, oh, I got this. That's leadership. So I think about all the great talent I've worked with, not me, but like Dan Patrick and Mike Tirico and Scott Van Pelt and Stuart Scott and Rich Eisen. Colin Coward. The list goes on and on about the guys I sat next to and Hodge and Golick and Schlereth. What a blessing for me, right? Because I just, learning it. But I think when you prepare and have passion, you can do a lot of good work. I think the biggest difference, Jess, is when we were on the set, I could never do a show. I didn't do a show in 12 years, I don't think, without a coat and tie on. We put jeans on, but nowadays, open collar, so it's more welcoming. You're not like, it is, and social media has changed it because of the hot takes, but also the opinion. And I'm not saying they're all hot takes. Hell, Dan Orlovsky goes up on there and draws up X's and O's, and it's great football talk. Now, do I think on some that they're saying it and they don't believe it in certain shows across the country? Sure. I think sometimes you do it just to get a rise out of people. Who hasn't? But a lot of respect for them because you're talking the full gamut of sports. That's what I love most about the debate shows if they're doing them. I don't like the hot take side or, you say this, so I'll say this, so we create this and we can go on and get all this, a viral video. I think when you're going passionate and going at it and getting after it, I think that makes for good conversation as long as you're not yelling over somebody. But to me, I love it. I go back and do those debate shows for one reason. You get to talk all sports. It's not just all football. I love baseball, and I want to talk hoops, and I want to talk college hoops and the gambling aspect and all that. But I think that I have nothing but respect. Some of them can be eye-rolling segments, but when Shannon's getting after it with Stephen A. and Dan chimes in, Orlovsky, and then when Skip Bayless is doing it with Keyshawn, I love debate as long as you believe in it. If you believe in it, I can sell sand to a surfer if I believe in it. But I love the debate shows because it brings up, what did you just say? And sports are emotion, but it's a little different because we couldn't have our phone on the set. Nowadays, you're looking at your phone for what you're going to do, and then you're doing the segment while it's going on. It's crazy how it's just completely flipped, but a lot of respect for the people in this industry. I've learned from a lot better than me, but my whole thing with Jess was be passionate, tell me something I don't know, meaning try to tell people something they don't know, and be prepared. And if those three things don't cut it, then it probably wasn't for me, but they served me well, and I think they serve most of the guys when you go at it that way and don't just mail it in, and I never mailed it in one day in 12 years. And I think most of them do it that way as well. They don't mail it in. They go and do their job.